Welcome to the Heatcast with myself, Seán Ryan. Joining me today is probably the most upcoming artist I know. I think he's the king of Wexford really at the moment. Like, it's the one and only Shmezzz. How you getting on, my man?
I'm good. How are you, man? How are you?
I'm not too bad. Look, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
I've got a few questions for you.
Okay.
So, like, Shmezzz is a bit of a weird one. You got a few Z's at the end of that. Like, it's kind of a bit sleepy, I suppose. But where does it come from? Why that name? Because I do know that you had a name called Bear Grylls. So why the switch and everything like that?
So, when I first started making music with my mate Theo, a couple of years ago, Bear Grylls was the name I picked because I had braces at the time, and I was kind of play on words. I was like, I had braces, grills. And then bear is obviously slang for many, so like many grills, but also Bear Grylls. It was just something stupid I came up with. I decided it was too stupid. But Shmezzz is my nickname, so I've been called Shmezzz for years. That's just what people call me.
And was it like given to like a friend or something like that it was passed down to, or what was it?
Oh well, yeah, Theo. He's been calling me Shmezzz since like first year, I'd say. It's just kind of just been the thing that I've been called. It doesn't mean anything. It's just my name.
Perfect. And why did you choose like rap music to express yourself? Like, why maybe something else? Like, why rap?
Well, I'll be honest with you. I didn't choose rap music. I'm originally a metal rock instrumentalist. I play drums, guitar. I'm in a band. It's rap music is just something that came about a couple of years ago when I realized that FL Studio exists and I can make beats on it. Then eventually just decided, what, I could probably give that a go.
Okay. And like, I know that you're part of the Over the Influence group and stuff like that. How did that form, and what's the name? What's behind the name of that?
So basically, OTI it's literally just a group of friends where we're all close friends from secondary school. We just decided if we're gonna make music, we might as well make music as mates, just as friends, dicking around and with microphones and on beats and stuff. We're just all close like that. The name Over the Influence is just because we're not under the influence. We make our own wave. We do what we want. We're over the influence, if you get me.
Fair enough. It's very inspirational.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
And also, like, do you make your own beats, or do you have to outsource when you're making your own music, or what's the story?
Kind of depends, I suppose. I make most of my own beats, but every now and then I'll go looking for a beat if I can't quite get the sound that I'm looking for personally. But I'd say 80%, 90% of my songs are produced by me.
Okay.
I do all the mixing myself as well. It's just sometimes every now and then I'll find a beat online and really like it.
And do you do the mastering as well?
Yeah, I do the mastering myself as well. Still getting there on that, not quite perfect yet.
It is a tricky one. Like, I know myself, I've tried mixing and stuff like that before, and it is very difficult. So if you can fucking make music and mix, it's like that you're nearly a golden boy at that stage. Like,
yeah, I'll take that. Yeah.
So like, obviously beef is a big thing in the rap scene, I suppose, from the early 1970s and stuff like that. Do you think that's a good thing, or do you think that's like a no-go zone for yourself?
I mean, I don't really care. It's that's a tricky one, actually. Like, I've never had any proper issues with people. I'm not that kind of person to go around looking for fights and stuff. Like, I've always thought that diss tracks would be a really fun thing to try, though. It's just never had any opportunity to try it.
You could do like a fake beef like Jake Paul and all those YouTubers did. Like, so you could do it with one of your friends or something, like absolutely diss Tio or something like that.
Yeah, it's kind of something that we do anyway, if you get me. Like, not to post, we'll just make them just for fun. But as well as beef, it's like, it's important, but also not necessary, if you get what I mean. I know that's a contradiction there, but
it's just for a bit of crack, bit of laugh. It's the Irish way, like.
Yeah, it's a bit of crack, exactly. Yeah.
And do you think, like, there's many opportunities for young rappers in Ireland to kind of get their name out there, kind of be able to get gigs, I suppose, as well as getting publicity on social media and stuff like that.
For me personally, I find it very difficult. I'm not good with social media. I'm not good at marketing and stuff like that. But if you are, I'm sure you can make it big. It's just like it's easier than it was, but at the same time, I reckon there's probably a lot of artists at the moment trying to make it big. So it's kind of difficult to pick out the weak from the strong and, build up the ones who actually deserve to be built up. And a lot of naff, I suppose.
Do you think it kind of hinders, like, if there's people who are good at marketing, good at being able to get themselves out there compared to maybe someone who's actually really good like yourself with, being so good at mixing and probably making your own beats and rapping on them, there's a lot of work there. Do you think that like that kind of in the scene right now that people are getting weaker acts are getting more spotlight, I suppose?
Oh, 100%. I don't want to diss anyone here, but like Lil Pump is huge, or at least was. But like that was mainly due to marketing. Obviously he released a couple popular songs, but he was also a character on the internet, if you get what I mean. Like that definitely helped propel him. Whereas people like Joey Badass, well, big, they're not mainstream, I do think it's a little bit of it. You have to be a personality on social media to make it these days. It might be hard for some of us, like it is for me.
That's fair, and like obviously it kind of goes back to the way of like there isn't that many opportunities for yourself to kind of get yourself going, kind of get yourself out there, as you were saying, like because like I've seen your record, you've been collaborating with so many people like Big Hef, Howie, Theo, Chuck Mish as well, like, and to you the resume is there, like, and it's hard, it's I suppose it's a bit sad to see that like that you haven't gotten the same opportunities as someone who has those extra skills in terms of marketing and getting themselves out there.
It's a little shame, but I'm not bogged down in it. It's like I'm not making music because I want to make it. I'm making music because I love music. And okay, fair enough. A bit of money isn't a bad thing, but at this point in my life, I'm in college, so I'm not trying to make it big at the moment. I'm just trying to do what I love and have fun doing it.
And kind of like besides yourself, who do you think is going to deliver some serious heat in 21?
Oh, well, I can tell you from firsthand experience, being in the studio with Theo, he's got some madness coming, I know I'm working with Howie. Again, she's got some sick songs coming. We just need to get them recorded. Aaron Everything, he's doing bits at the moment. There's loads of artists. I'm looking forward to Jafaris. He's dropping soon, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he's a very talented rapper.
He's brilliant.
He's probably one of the most known. You got Denise Chila as well, who's killing the scene as well. There's so many artists that are doing so well in terms of getting onto RTE or getting onto public broadcasting.
Oh yeah, Jafaris, he's incredible. I know he's doing his own thing and he's doing it well.
He's quite a unique character. What kind of advice would you give to kind of rappers just starting off? They're, all they have is their lyric genius upstairs. What would you say to them right now?
I suppose, like, just work your hardest. If it's what you want to do, then it's what you want to do. Don't let people tell you it's not the right choice. I had people in my life tell me that I had to focus on other things. I had to do well in school. And I still did my best in school. I do go to school. But, art is what I loved and I pursued it and not made it yet, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
Okay. And have you kind of done your own gigs and stuff like that, or what way have you performed on stage, or has it just been, your sister's birthday or something like that? You were just like, go on, do a bit of a rap or something. I
get a fair bit of family asking me to do something, but I've never performed as Shmezzz. If I have performed live with my band Innuendo, but never as Shmezzz, not my own.
Okay. And what do you think is missing from the scene right now?
Missing from the scene is definitely, as we were talking about in our little chat beforehand, it's just a sense of collectiveness between everyone on Ireland. It's just we need to be brought together, treat it as a scene rather than just a couple people doing music for fun. Like,
yeah, it should be kind of given a proper respect, I suppose. In terms of,
exactly.
You know, there's a lot of hardworking people out there trying to make a name for themselves, and you know, it's a lot of the you know, it's nearly taken as, oh, it's Irish rap. You know what I mean? Like, what the hell is that?
Irish rap.
Because we do go kind of behind that UK scene, I suppose, as well.
Oh yeah. I know, like, especially for the drill artist, I don't think it's really counted as Irish drill. I know it is, but people look at those artists and they go, oh, it's just drill. You know, it's the UK, under the bracket of UK. I don't think that's fair at all. It's okay, yeah, we're beside the UK and we're smaller than them, but you know, we have our own.
We have enough
identity.
We have enough firepower here anyway.
Yes.
What do you kind of aim as an artist in 21? What are your kind of objectives to get done this year that you didn't do last year?
I can't remember. I don't think I dropped a project last year. I might have at the start. I don't actually remember too well. It might have been the year before. But first things first, I'm doing an album this year. I've got most of it already done, hopefully with a release date pretty soon. I want to do a gig moment we can, once COVID allows, I suppose. I just want to have fun. That's really it. Yeah.
Dead right. And who's going to be on that album, or can you say anything yet?
Oh, I suppose I can say a couple things. It's not finalized yet, but on the album I've got artists like Fuego from the States. I think he's from. He's really good, really good. Young fella. He's very talented. Aaron Everything's gonna make an appearance. Howie is gonna make an appearance. I think I'll keep it at that for now. I suppose you just have to wait for the album.
Enough of a teaser there.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to, like, we're going to wrap up right now. So is there anything you kind of want to plug, what you want to say to anybody listening and stuff like that?
Well, I've got a new song coming out soon enough featuring Fuego. It's called Purple Dreams. It's going to be on the album. It's coming out soon enough. Not too sure when, but I'll definitely keep everyone up to date on that. Yeah, I suppose that's it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I bet, like, to anyone watching it, all that, make sure to, you know, follow him on Instagram. It is just Shmezzz, isn't it? It's
Shmezzz _OTI.
OTI. There you go. Just make sure you follow him, because this guy is going to be hot in 21. I'm telling you, like
thank you very much. Thank you very much.
I know January's nearly over right now, but this man is going to he's going to kill the scene. Like, I'm not joking. So yeah, basically that's the end of the podcast. I hope everyone enjoyed.
Thank you. I enjoyed.
We'll see you in the next one. All right.
Thank you very much.
Don't got a temper. Come on, you work a centra. Get a man like it's Sectum Sempra. That AC banging it out. Try to cool down the weather on top of the mountain. That's K2. Liquefying, 1 ton suit. Work for the man, no up or two. These MCs full of shit, chicken cute. So much money in my system. I had to learn how to spit with a lot jaw. You chatting this shit, but your man them together. They're calling me back for an encore. Texting the issue for me, even though I don't have a cast that I've been offshore. Girlie ain't bugging when she come for me. Your man still asking me what for. I fuck up the system. My girl has been asking me to give a dick in a fucking.